Royal Caribbean cruises, so I kind of want to talk a little bit about each of them and kind of compare my experiences, because I've been on a couple cruises, but all of them have been with Royal Caribbean, not with Virgin Voyages. So we went out the port of Miami, and then you can see we were pulling in, and we could see the ship. Obviously, it's a massive ship. I don't know how big it is, but it was huge. So we parked at the terminal. We got these little bracelets. Mine said, feeling naughty. And as you can see, everything was red. And we were embarking on the cruise. If you've ever been on a cruise, let me know. Some people are like anti-cruise because I get it, it's a little scary. They're like, oh, you're just in the middle of nowhere. But this was our room. We splurged and we got the balcony because I've had balconies before, and I've had interior with no windows, and you want a balcony for sure. If you get scared, you definitely want a balcony. But if you know cruises, you know there's ice cream on board. So the first thing we did was get unlimited ice cream. The thing about cruises, okay, I'm gonna keep saying that, but the thing about cruises is everything is included, pretty much, except alcohol, I guess. But yeah, pretty much everything, the food and everything is included. Got ice cream. Literally, it's like an all-inclusive resort. And I was gonna do another trip for my birthday, but this was expensive. It was very expensive, but it was actually cheaper because everything is included, like the hotel, the destination. This champagne was free. We got all the food is included, and the food is really, really good. But the thing about Virgin Voyages is it is kid-free. It is adults only, so no one under the age of 18. Y'all, I am so glad. Like, it was so fun. I personally don't like kids. I don't think I'm ever gonna have kids. I don't want kids. I don't want to be around screaming kids. And even like teenagers, to be honest, on a vacation. So this was very much an adults only cruise. Like, it was a little bit inappropriate. It was a little raunchy. But we decorated our room for my birthday. So I got these little rose petals and these little like happy birthday things. And just the view from our balcony, as you can see, you can start picking up on the red theme. We had a freaking out hammock on our balcony. Like, this was me on the first day. Honestly, I was a little bit overwhelmed just because when you get on a cruise, it's like, oh my god, there's food everywhere. There's a million events happening. There's so much going on. A lot of people, you know, you're trying to get settled in. But this is us leaving Miami, which again, I don't really get scared. It is a little bit scary when you're like, oh my god, I'm just on a boat. But it's so big, it doesn't really feel like a boat. So the first day, we honestly just wanted to get settled in because it's overwhelming. So we got some food, we got some ice cream, we swam. We didn't do anything crazy on the first night because I feel like we were just like getting acclimated to it. And then I was just like, it's my birthday. Hey, it was the birthday eve. It was the night for my birthday. So this is me on the last day of my being 22, I guess. I am very, very sentimental about birthdays, and I am a very big birthday person. So I always try to do like a big trip or something, or, you know, just like celebrate my birthday because it's one day. Like, I'm a very, very big birthday person. So actually, we showered, and then there was like a PJ party. So this is what I put on. I'm also not a big party person, so I try to like be fun and go out, but I also don't really drink either. Guys, I swear I'm fun. I'm the type of person, and you'll see it later, that I will do karaoke 100% sober. Like, I am fun without alcohol. So this is the part that's a little scary, is the nighttime. You saw those waves, but look, all this free. You just walk up and say, hey, can I have one of those little chocolate fudges and one of those little things, and they just give it to you. And they're open 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. Everything's open like till 2 a.m. And we just got that. To be honest, this night I was like, I don't even want to do anything. I honestly just wanted to go to bed because I knew we had a long 3 days ahead of us. So we got all this food, and again, everything you see me eat in this was included. So obviously you like just pay up front. And what you pay for is like all the service. We ended the night with some Mamma Mia. You're paying for the service, you're paying for all the specialty, like just so much. And then this is us waking up on my birthday with these like automatic curtains this was us actually heading to the spa. So we used our $200 credit in a couple different things. I got some souvenirs, and then we went to the freaking spa, guys. I really wanted to use this day to like relax because I knew that the next days we were going to be like walking around the boards and such. So we literally went to the spa. I didn't take my phone much in there, but this is a little overview of the spa. They had these rocks that were like heated, so we like laid down on the rocks, and this cute suit, it was super cute, but honestly I was like super sleepy, trying to just relax. The spa had a cold plunge, a hot plunge, a mud room, a sauna, a steam room. We didn't do massages because those were like really expensive, like $300, like so much, but the credit we used on the spa, so we didn't even pay for that. And then this was after the spa. We were able to use it for like 3 hours. And then this was the sea day. So if you know, cruises normally have like a couple ports and then a day at sea. So my birthday was the sea day, which I actually enjoyed because again, I could just relax. And actually, again, this cruise had included Wi-Fi. So sometimes you have to pay for Wi-Fi, which I really like the cruises where you can just unwind, not go on your phone, like really disconnect. However, with that being said, as much as I want to get off my phone, I also am a Leo, and I really like to wake up on my birthday to a million messages, which I just want to thank each and every one of you because I read every single message on every single comment, and I really, as much as I wanted to unwind and like, you know, be unplugged, I also was just like relaxing, going to the spa, going on, like we got some drinks. This was like a little net thing, and then we just went by the pool, but like I wanted to like text my mom and like, you know, hear from some people and, you know, respond to them. I didn't want them to just text me and then I'm like not answering. So I did go on my phone a little bit, and then I obviously recorded this whole vlog. So we got these little popsicles, and then we stopped by this little store, which they have some shops on a cruise, and normally it's very overpriced, but I did get a magnet and I did get a towel because I had that cruise credit. So we just used the credit as much as we could. So that was the first day. I was drinking some wine, so like again, I don't normally drink, but like I tried to have a couple drinks. I just don't like the feeling of being tipsy or anything. It like makes me nervous, and then anxiety, or it causes anxiety, but drinking is just like so bad for you. Not to judge anyone who does, but I personally don't want to do that. If you grow up around alcohol, you don't really want to be doing alcohol things. So I feel like that makes sense to the people that understand, but I can have fun without alcohol, especially on my birthday. I am gonna tear it up, especially on a cruise where I don't know a single person. That's the thing, is everybody on a cruise acts like time isn't real, life isn't real. Like you can meet somebody and then they're freaking whatever, and then they're a nurse, and like you would never know the way that they're acting. Like this is the magnet that I got, but it's like nobody knows you. You can go on there, go crazy, and then leave, and then you go back to work, and it's just like, I think it's really fun. And this was a little ducky that we just found. I don't know, we just found it. I was kind of doing like a little tour. I wanted to show you a couple little things, and I got this film, disposable camera, and I'm gonna be sending it to CVS to get developed, which I've never really done before. So those photos will be on my Instagram soon. You can see all my trip photos on the Instagram, linked below. But this is the room again, super cute. It wasn't massive, but with the balcony it was really nice. And if you know, cruises rooms are very small, but I just wanted to like make sure I had some footage for this, so I just sat you down while I was doing my hair. This was my hair for my birthday, so I was using my new Dyson, and I still don't really know how to use it, so I just kind of like brush through it, kind of get that blowout effect. And I was wearing this super cute red dress because tonight is Scarlet night, so you'll see later, but they always do a lot of parties and everything, but Scarlet night is like a famous Virgin Voyages thing because like the whole ship wears red, and it also happened to be my birthday, so I was like, they're having a party for me, of course I have to wear red. Everybody was wearing red. This honestly is just like a random clip of me doing my hair and like talking, but I figured that it doesn't matter since I'm doing the voiceover. I do want to tell you guys too that on the first night we literally instantly tell they were together. And then we were talking to them, and they were like an older couple, like, and they were like, yeah, like we're poly, or like they were swingers, like they had upside down pineapple everywhere, and they met in 2017 on a cruise ship, and they all live in 3 different areas, like all over the world. They meet up twice a year on a cruise for a vacation. So like they're not committed, but like ever since 2017 they meet up twice a year and they hang out and do whatever they want to do. But when we met them, I was like, oh my god, like that is insane. And then every single day after we met them, we kept seeing them. That's what happens, is you kind of make friends. And they were super nice, but I was like, hey, no judgment at all, I've just never met anybody, you know. And there's like stereotypes and stuff, but like they were so nice, and they were talking to me and my partner, and it was just fun. You'll just meet every single type of human on a cruise. You'll just be like, how do these people exist in the same universe as me? But again, it was nice to have, like, you know, all adults. We were all partying. We were just like having a really, really great time. So you do go through security, but it's not very, very strict. But they do allow you to bring up to 2 bottles of a wine of your choice. And so I brought this Moscato, which is actually my favorite if I am gonna have a drink. It tastes like grape juice. So if you've tried this brand, let me know. It is really good. Now I am just getting into my actual hair. So again, I am not that good at doing hair. Like, seriously. I really like the Dyson because it literally just wraps your hair with air. It's called Dyson Air Wrap. And it's not like amazing. I don't know. I kind of wish, like, it does do it for you, but I feel like I just need, I don't know, like, it doesn't really stay. Like, I don't like to use heat on my hair, and I normally just do my curly hair. I do like how this will automatically wrap the wand because I don't like curling my hair, but I feel like as soon as I take it out, like, even if I spray it with hairspray, it falls, which, like, I have really thin hair, but I just feel like for the price of it, I feel like it should be able to, like, style your hair, like, and it's possible I could be doing it wrong, like, for real, because I'm not the best, but, like, the curls look good, like, that looks really good, and you can, like, switch it and do each side of your hair, which is super, like, cool and innovative. But like, they are asking way too much for the, like, for what it is. So I don't know if I'd recommend it, but anyway, this is me done. So this was kind of like a blowout that I did, and I had a little sash, and it was so much fun because every single person was like, happy birthday, wish me happy birthday. I even met people with the same birthday as me, 8/8. So we went down this little lighted hallway, which was super cute for like this little party. The other thing about cruises is they have events from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m., like literally 24 hours. They have yoga in the morning, parties at night, disco, bingo, anything you can think of, karaoke, like, so we really had to pick and choose because you cannot do everything or else you're going to be so exhausted. But we definitely picked the right shows and the right entertainment for us because this night we definitely wanted to make sure that we got the sunset. I'm very meaningful again, like I really wanted to see the sunset on my birthday, and out of all the days, I got the perfect sunset on my birthday. Like, the other days were kind of just cloudy and, like, you know, a little nice, but this was literally like the whole sun was coming down, and it was the perfect sunset for my birthday. So just a couple clips of the sunset just on the water is so gorgeous. And then we also noticed them setting up for Scarlet night, and I was like, oh my god, that is a massive octopus. So they were obviously getting ready for a big party going on deck. So yeah, just back to the sunset. Like, this, nothing beats the view, nothing beats the feeling of looking out, just being surrounded by water. And if you get scared by that, like, just know, like, you are safe, and like, you're on a place with like other people, and there's medical whatever, and like, that was like my kind of fear. But just like knowing that, like, you're fine, and like, you're not in the middle of water, like, you can be close to land. But like, oh my gosh, I was just having so much fun. I just love the birthday vibes, like everybody wishing me happy birthday, taking our picture, and just the sunset was so gorgeous. So just really liked my outfit, and yeah, just trying to like coordinate with her too. And I don't know, but guys, look at that sunset, like, it was absolutely amazing. Also, if you're thinking about seasickness, it's never really something I struggle with, but I definitely felt it a little bit. I didn't feel it too much, but a couple nights, like there's also, I saw so many people wearing like the patches, which I don't know if that works, but like I tell you that it was never rocky. Like, look at how calm this water is. It's never like what you see in those videos where you're literally being like swung back and forth. Oh my god, look at that sun. But like, you're never really feeling like you're on the water, if that makes sense. Except in the night, they do go fast. So like, I take the medicine at night, and then here is the time lapse of the actual sun going down. But wasn't that crazy how big that was? And then after that, we had a little birthday dinner, and this was like, all the restaurants were like super fancy. Like, they literally cater to you so well. The service is amazing. I swear to God, you get something and immediately they take it, like, they literally will like clean you up. Like, you can just get food, leave it anywhere on the ship, and then you go back and it's all cleaned up, and like, the service is just so good. And all the desserts were amazing. The food was amazing. Like, just, it's not like your usual cruise buffet food. Like, all the food here is like close to Michelin star. Like, that's what they say. So then this was red night, Scarlet night, my birthday night. So it was really fun. I just did a little walkthrough of the ship because immediately when we left the restaurant, it was all red. Just literally red lights everywhere. So I can only imagine what the boat looks like from like another boat, like, you know what I mean, like looking at this red boat floating. But it was definitely a sight to see all these different people in dresses and red, and you know, people get all glitz and glammed up, and then some people are casual and like, you know, taking pictures and just like enjoying the night. And also everybody's like, happy birthday, and I was like, thank you. Like, so it was really fun. And you know, Leos love attention, so of course I love the attention. And just continued to walking through this area, we went to the red room. So the red room was like their theater. It sounds pretty crazy if you've seen 50 Shades. It was giving 50 Shades literally, but it was just this little theater which they do entertainment on. And tonight we just saw this like little story of what it means to be Scarlet Night or something. Like, they explained the meaning, but honestly the entertainment was really good. Like, some of it's a little cringy, but like, I don't know, you're there to like be entertained, and you know, some of the shows aren't for everybody. But the octopus was just like all over. I think that was part of the story. I don't know, everything was like coastal, like, oh, I sailors, and like, that's like what they kept saying, and just, you know, very much boat themed, you know. But it was really cool, and so much alcohol, guys. Like, people were so drunk, which, you know, it's fun, but like, don't be obnoxious, you know. So just walking through another bar. There's literally bars, casinos, there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on. And then yeah, I don't know, I think this is just also me walking back into the red room and just showing you another little part of this story. And this was like the main director of like the events. I could see me working on a ship, to be honest. Like, I know the rooms that the workers live in aren't the best, but like, all the food's included, the service is great, you're traveling, and it's kind of fun. Like, it's literally a party every night. But then after that, on my birthday night, this was super late, this was probably like 11 o'clock, we went up to the deck, and this was when the Scarlet Night was kind of starting. It was all night, but like, you know, the party was starting. So it was fun to like dance a little bit, but honestly I was getting super tired. Every night we went to bed around like midnight or 1 o'clock, and in the morning we would literally wake up at like 7 or 8. So I'm pretty sure this is the next morning, because I genuinely just like went to bed after that, didn't even want to record, because they were super long days. And somehow I had a really good energy. It must have been all that birthday energy, because that is tiring, like, to be doing stuff all day long. So then the next day we woke up in Key West. So this is Key West, the port of Key West. You have to let me know in the comments if you've ever been to Key West. But we grabbed a quick little breakfast on ship because we knew we'd be in Key West all day, so we want to get the food that's included in the ship. And again, this is just like a food area where like there's a bunch of different places to eat. And this was our outfits for Key West. So we were ready to explore the town. I have been to Key West a couple times. My partner has never been, so we really just wanted to play tourists. And Key West is like it's the very southernmost point really like a beach. Like it's more of like a boating, like historic, like the streets and stuff. And in Florida, you know, like you have to be going into water. Like you can't just be walking around. Like we literally were walking around at 9:30 and we were sweating. And I'm from Florida, so I'm not shocked by that. But like we had to get in water like ASAP. Like there's no pool around. There was the ocean, obviously, but we had to like go find where the beach was at, because you can't just jump in like to the marina water. Like ew. But we didn't want to do any excursions, because I've done an excursion before and like you have to hop on another boat and then you gotta go snorkeling, and like as much as I love that, I didn't want to be on another boat for 5 hours. I really just wanted to explore Key West. So in this next couple clips we're going to be showing you Key West, and this was our boat. Look at how big the boat is. Like you don't even realize you're on the boat until you get off the boat, and then you're like, I was on that for the past 5 days. Like what the heck, how did I even do that? So we were just walking around, and it's very much historic. It kind of reminds me of like Savannah, or like, you know, like old Florida. Very much a lot of history here, but it's very beachy, you know. It's super cute, and like it's what you think of when you think of Florida. But we planned on doing a little scooter, because we've done the golf cart recently. We didn't want to do an excursion, but we definitely did not want to walk, because walking around the island would have been way too much walking, way too much time. And just like we wanted to experience something else, and we also didn't have a car. We didn't want to do bikes, so we were like, oh, let's do a scooter. This is a really classic like bar in Key West where they just put a bunch of money on the walls, like probably lots of money on there, but it's just all $1 bills stapled to the wall. So I wonder if they counted how much money that would actually be. And that's literally all dollar bills on there. Do you see all that? All the way up and down, all the way on the ceilings and everything. So this was us renting a moped or a scooter. To be honest, y'all, I have never done this before. I was really scared. At first we wore helmets because my mom was like, girl, and I understand, because all I was thinking about was if I fell off the back and I slammed into the concrete. So I wore a helmet for a little bit, not the entire time, because honestly we were trying to hold on to this. I was trying to like film, I was trying to hold everything, but we made a couple stops. So this says 90 miles to Cuba. Look at this line, y'all. 90 miles to Cuba, the southernmost point. It's famous, but don't wait in line, just take a picture. Like it's fine. But again, we were so hot, so we found this little beach. Again, like look how small this is. Key West is not known for the beaches, guys. Key West is just different. So we just really wanted to hop in, because we were literally sweating and you have to get into water. So we were riding around on the moped, which it was scary at first, but then we got a hang of it, and I didn't drive it, I just sat in the back. But it was a good mode of transportation. It just was like a little dangerous, you know. And then we finally got in the water, then we went back on the moped, kind of drive it around, see where we want to go. Also, this scooter is easy because you can just pull up and go anywhere. We didn't want to get a golf cart because you'd have to park, and parking is like always an issue. So we just really wanted a scooter to like skirt. So we decided to just get some like fresh seafood at this conch shack. So we decided to get some conch fritters, like these little like fried conch things, and then lobster. Got a lobster roll. There's also chickens and roosters all over Key West, literally everywhere. My partner was a little afraid of them, and look at all the scooters everywhere, but I was like, dude, they're just scared of you. We also, of course, what did we have to get in Key West? Key lime pie, baby. I don't know if you like key lime pie. It is very, very tart, but I happen to love key lime pie. So that key lime pie, that first one with the meringue, it wasn't that great. I saw it online, and it just wasn't that good, but I knew that they had, oh, look at this guy, really, really good key lime pies. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I didn't really like the meringue, but they have these frozen key lime pies on a stick, and they also had all these samples everywhere. So this is the frozen key lime pie. We actually got 2 of them from 2 different locations, so I don't know which one's better. They were both really good, really refreshing, and like cold, and it was melting, but like it was so good with that chocolate and the tartness from the key lime, but then the graham cracker crust, it just like was so good. So with the scooter, we were able to see way more of Key West than on foot, because this was a little bit outside of Key West. There's like main street called Duval Street, and then there's like outside beaches, of course. So we were able to kind of drive around, and you know, we really wanted to see more of Key West instead of just walking down a street of shops, you know. That's literally all tourist shirts and stuff, which we did get a couple shirts, but you get the gist. There was also a lot of like dispensaries and like drugs and stuff, but per usual in Florida and, you know, on vacation. But yeah, just really enjoying the scenery, all the palm trees, all the water. The water was so clear, and just like enjoying the weather, because another thing is I was really nervous about tropical storms or like anything, because it's August, it's hurricane season, and I really did not want to have anything happen or just like, you know, get canceled or rained out, because it does rain in Florida. We got a little bit of rain, but I was expecting like afternoon showers, which was perfect because it actually felt good, but I did not want it to be like rain all day. So we had like perfect weather, sunshine every single day, and it was just really great. And we were also like drying off in the moped, hopping in water, drying off. So there was like a little lighthouse right there, and guys, it was just so much fun, like just be bopping around Key West and playing tourist, even though we literally live close to Key West, but not close enough to just drive down, because Key West is like one road all the way down. Like, it's like very, very far to drive. Plus, it's a busy island. You don't really want a car, so the moped was definitely the way to go. And just again, so many people had scooters and golf carts, and just so much culture here, and history and art. So it's cool to see another little town like this. Like, there are multiple, obviously, in the country, but like, just to check off, you know, Key West is a bucket list item. I don't know if I'd ever really choose to go back. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but there's other areas of the Keys that are really nice too. Key West is more like if you're into bars and drinking and, you know, like bachelorette stuff, which we saw so many bachelorettes and like brides on the ship. People were either celebrating birthday, brides, anniversaries, like, or just, you know, vacay. But I would say a trip like this is really, really expensive to just be going for casual. So lots of celebrations, which is always fun because people are so happy, you know, people just having fun. But then, yeah, it started raining a little bit on us, but I was fine with it. And then at the end of the day, we were trying to just like return the scooter. Went in for a couple little shirts, and we saw some political stuff and some like just basic Key West shirts. Like, you know, people are super, super political in Florida. So, some stickers, some shirts, but we did end up getting another key lime pie and a steak and some shirts. So this one was good too, but yeah, both of them were super good, and you can't really go wrong, you know. Oh my god, it was so good, especially every single day, guys. We got like 10,000 steps. Like, yes, we were eating a lot because that's what you do in an all-inclusive trip, but we were walking so much. Like, do you see the size of that ship? We were going up and down the stairs because the elevator, you just take the stairs. You're going all the way to the right, all the way to the left, all the way over the boards. Like, the ship is massive. Like, literally, you are walking around that whole thing. So it's like, yeah, you're eating, but like you're burning it off. And I was just so tired. Like, my feet were hurting so bad. And just like, you know, you have to be pretty active to go on a ship. I mean, unless you like have ADA stuff, and like there are accessible like rooms and everything, but it is a lot of movement, and it's not easy to get on and off the ship. Like, it comes with a lot of effort, and, you know, waiting in line, getting your passport, getting like going through security, all that stuff. So it's not as easy as hopping on and off. So yeah, it takes a little bit of effort, but like once you're on the ship, it's really nice to have everything at your fingertips. Like, you leave your room, you can go do anything, get food, you go back to your room. Like, but I'm saying it's a lot because you have to go from like floor 5 or like deck 5 to deck 12, and like, you know, we were on deck 12 and the food was on 15, so we're like, okay, instead of waiting for the elevator, we were gonna take the stairs, you know. But if we were going to deck 5, we have to take the elevator, you know, stuff like that, because we didn't want to like always take the elevator. But okay, a little ramble about the elevator. This was night 3, I believe, 1 or 2 or 3, yeah, 3. such a perfect dress for this occasion because it was red and it had a fish, and it was just, it was just perfect. It's unlike anything I've seen before, with the fish detailing and just like the simplicity, but also like the uniqueness. And then I just did like my natural curly hair tonight because I was not gonna keep doing my hair every day just to swim. Because like at night I wanted to look good every night, but then in the day I was like, okay, full mermaid, snorkeling goggles, you know. So this night we had a little dinner show. So it says it's a ship show. It's a ship show. And they did little like dancing and like, you know, boating songs and like just entertainment. And then they said, okay, can anybody guess this song? And I scream out the song as one does, and they said, oh, you know what that means? That means you're coming on stage, Miss Ma'am, and you're playing a game. And I was literally like scared, but then I won the game and they gave me this little free drink. So something about me is on cruises, like I am someone else. Like I am going on stage, I am doing karaoke, I'm gonna freaking talk to everybody, like I'm just a character, because it's just fun. It just like gets you out of their stress and your element. I didn't want to think about school, I didn't want to think about homework or work or anything. I just wanted to really be present. And this show, there was like different acts. So this girl was like an acrobat, I think, like the people that like go on that little wire and like go up. So you'll see her in a second. She's like on the floor right now in like a mermaid tail, but then she like goes up on this thing. And yeah, I don't know. This show was a little weird. It was like kind of like a circus, like carnival. So some of the acts were really like crazy, and again, like a lot of it was really sexy and like inappropriate, and the jokes were, you know, funny, but definitely no kids. Definitely no kids. But yeah, it was fun to go on stage. And then yeah, this was the girl going like crazy on this little thing. What is it called? I don't know what it's called. But then the dancers came back out. The dancers did such a good job. And the singers were really good too. See, like I could see myself being like an events person or like a singer or like a performer on the ship, but it's like it's gotta be exhausting too, you know. And then dealing with all these people all the time, you know. You gotta have high energy for sure. So this guy was like a magician, and I don't know if it's true or not. The people that swallow the swords, let me know in the comments if you made it this far, because it's gonna be a long video. Do they actually swallow it? Like, don't look if you don't like it, but like he literally swallows like 1 to 2 swords. And I just always think it's like a fake one that like retracts, but then I'm like, could it actually be they swallow it? I don't know. The last act, which was these two, they did so good. They literally were on roller skates on this tiny little platform, and at first we were like, what are they doing? Like, it looks like kind of weird, but they were literally roller skating. I thought that it was, oh my god, like it was borderline dangerous what they were doing. One mistake, they both would have been knocked off that thing. They would have fell, they would have hit somebody. Like, they're going like hands free, rolling around. Okay, they're doing like a super long intro just for effect, but like look at them. If you get dizzy, look away. But like literally just twirling and twirling and twirling and twirling, hands free. And at one point they were both connected by like a wire or something, because they just were. I was literally a little nervous because I was like, if they make a mistake, it's over. And like it's really dangerous, some of these acts, like literally gonna be, you're connected, and what, like I don't, oh my god, like that literally scares me. But it was really cool to see, like it was almost like America's Got Talent. Like we kept seeing all these like talent acts. But yeah, super cool. Have you ever seen anything like this? Like holy crap. Watching this back, I'm like getting dizzy, but it was really cool to see like stuff that I never seen before, and just like very talented people. And these people are from all over. Like some people were from Mexico, some people from the UK, some people from any single part of the world you can think of, like everywhere. So many different accents. And this was like, okay, I know this clip's like kind of long, but they were like putting something over their necks, I think, and then like kind of twirl from there. And I was just like, I have to record it because it looks so crazy. And clearly they're trained professionals, but like take a look at this. then hands free, and then she's twirling, and that's connected from his neck and from her head, and he's twirling. Like, how do they not get, like, I just don't understand. I was like, oh my god. After that show, we decided to go and take some pictures. We took pictures every single night, and I had to get every outfit in the pictures. And I also really like the back of the ship here because you can see like the waves going, and look at that blue water. And then we actually went to another show, so this night was really filled with like entertainment, which was super fun. And these people again were like gymnasts. Oh my god, like they were climbing up this pole, going up and down, up and down, up and down, freaking like falling over, but like always got caught. Like, these people were so strong. Like, I can't believe it how fast they were just climbing up these poles and like falling down and running around, and it was really, really entertaining. Like, they literally said like, please do not leave the show, because if you try to leave, like, you might get hit in the action, like, which kind of made me nervous, because it was like, oh, why can't we leave? Because like sometimes I'll go to a show and like want to just dip if it's not fun. This show was craziness. And then after that we had dinner, so this was a super late dinner. We literally ate at like 10 p.m, which I am not. I'm in real life, I'm in bed at 10, I'm asleep, so to be eating and be done at like 11 is crazy. But anything goes on a cruise, right? Because then we went to some karaoke. Double up. I ain't talk about Playboys, because this crazy woman was doing karaoke. She did Baby Got Back. Then we went to bed. This is the next morning, because it was a long night. We probably didn't go to bed till again like 12 or midnight. But I started my morning with some fruit in bed, and this was the last like official day. We woke up in Bimini, Bahamas. Bimini, Bahamas, which is a small island connected to the Bahamas. There's lots of different islands of the Bahamas. I've only been to Nassau, but Bimini was so gorgeous, guys. Bimini, the island, was so small, so gorgeous. It wasn't as busy. Like, when you get out at Nassau, there's a bunch of people there. Like, it's very overstimulating, but this was like a very private, like small residential island. Like, people just have houses there. The other place was very much like a small town. But I'm wearing my new Key West shirt to Bimini, and then we were able to get a shuttle over to the private Virgin Voyages island, because again, this is like an island and you kind of had to get to the beach, and it would have been way too far to walk, and they know that, so they provide a shuttle back and forth from the cruise to the little like beach resort area. You can choose to go to this resort for free like we did, or you can choose to do an excursion on your own. Again, I didn't want to pay the extra money for an excursion because this was included, and I also didn't want to go somewhere else. Like, I wanted to explore Bimini, so we went to Bimini. This is like called the Beach Club at Bimini with Virgin Voyages, and also all the food and drink tab is included here too, so it's like, might as well go to some place that we know it's included. We can eat and drink here for free and just like enjoy it, and everybody who is in here will be from the cruise. It's not like there's anybody here that is not from the cruise, so that kind of makes you feel better in a way. I will say it was busy though. There was 2 pools here, as well as just the ocean, of course. We definitely avoided the pool because we have a really nice pool at home, and we're like, okay, we might as well go to the ocean while we have it here, right? So we didn't want to go to the pool where every single person was going to be when we do have one at home. We really wanted to go to that ocean, so just a little walk through here. Very, very well landscaped. Sorry, I forgot my train of thought. And just super cute, huge little space, and we tried to get there pretty early. But people were already there super, super early. But you can get cabanas, and we were just trying to find a really good spot on the beach to swim. So we were walking through, and if you've made it this far, comment a palm tree emoji down below. But yes, we were just trying to make our way to the water, and we just wanted to hop in already because it was so hot. We made sure to be very, very generous with the sunscreen, and we kept applying it so much. But guys, look at this water. I have traveled a bit, but this may be the clearest and bluest water I've ever seen. You can literally see right through. Like, look at the way the sun is glistening. You can see the sand. There's party, and there was like a pool party later, which I'll show you. But we were just going through and showing you just a little bit about the island, the private beach club at Bimini with Virgin Voyages. Oh my gosh. Obviously you see a lot of different characters on the cruise and just a lot of different personalities and outfits. But we were just walking around. We had our little drinks and food and such. And yeah, just really enjoying the sunshine, and the sand was really nice. And just the overall beach club, I would definitely go back. I would say like I'm spoiled and like I'm used to having a beach with no people, so it was definitely packed. Like every single chair was taken, not a single chair was open, I swear to God. We luckily got 2 seats under an umbrella, which is perfect because we needed the shade. But there is a man in speedos. Oh my god, guys, like we were people watching so much. Like we both love to people watch, and we were just like in awe of the people that were there, like just watching all these different personalities, like I said. And then taking you over to the pool during the pool party, which we did not go to because look at that many people in there. I would rather swim in the crystal clear, clean ocean salt water, and I swear that salt water like rejuvenized my skin because my skin left feeling like so fresh. And it's also just good to like ground yourself and like be in like barefoot in the sand, and you know. But then we were getting ready for dinner that night. I just did a little time lapse of my makeup, thought it was cute. But yeah, Bimini was 10 out of 10. Love the ocean. Also just wanted to relax, like since Key West was a lot of walking and like, you know, adventuring. I really liked Bimini to like lay down, swim, like we didn't need to be anywhere. But then we went back. I just did a little updo for this last night because my hair was just like, you know, I didn't want to do it every single night, but I still want to look cute every single night. So this was the fit. Did my little hair. Oh my god, look at the laundry pile in the back. But like this dress was so cute. Every single day I had such a cute dress. I really am happy with all like the outfits and that I chose and all the events that we chose. Like I feel like everything we did was like perfectly aligned, and like also just what outfits I chose for what day, like it just all worked out for what we did. And I had this cute little bag which is just fits with every bohemian outfit. Like I just love it. Guys, this is the moment you've been waiting for. We got tattooed at sea. Like literally, this is the only cruise line that is kids free. This is the only cruise line that has a tattoo shop on board where you can get tattooed at sea. It is called Squid Ink with Virgin Voyages, and it is not cheap, I'll tell you that. But I got 3 small tattoos, which I am planning on doing a tattoo tour in another video. And then my partner got like kind of like a half sleeve started. She really wants a full sleeve, so she got I don't even know what it's called, forearm, I guess. So she just got some palm trees, which I'll show you in a bit, and then I got 3 little dainty ones, which I'll show you. We will definitely do an updated tattoo tour now that we have some more tats. That video did pretty well. So if you made it this far, let me know when you want to see that. Let me know what you want to see next. Now I have 8 tattoos, and I don't know how many she has, but I have 8 tattoos. And now we can say we've been tattooed on a boat. I am so happy with the way hers came out. It is so big, it's detailed, it's done really well, and it was not cheap, y'all. But hey, if someone asks, you can be like, yep, I got that at sea. Like that's pretty dope. Like I think that was such a great experience. That's why I said like I feel like everything we did was so good because like we had to book that, we had to plan for that. So we had planned for that to be on the last night. And guys, look, this one thing was made with mermaid tears, if you saw that. This was our little last night dinner, kind of random. They always are trying to do like this weird stuff with the food, but like it was good. But like we booked her tattoo to be on the last night so that we could not be in the sun or with the sea or anything. So she got a tattoo, and then you know what I did, y'all? I did some karaoke. I love doing karaoke. Sign me up. I will always do karaoke. The people were hyping me up. Like everybody was saying, "Oh my god, you're so good." They were all clapping. Like, and then the worker behind me at the end, he came up to me and he said, "Do you sing?" Like he was like, "You were so good. Like I thought you actually sung." And I was like, "What, are you trying to hire me right now? Like I too. It was the last night. Like, I was going crazy. I was hyping up everybody. Everybody was hyping me up, and that's what I'm saying. I can always have a good time without alcohol. I'll be singing at the shows, and that's the thing about cruises. It's like you choose your own adventure. Like, you can either go and relax by the pool all day. You can be singing karaoke till 3 a.m. You could be watching a relaxing dinner show. Like, these girls were going crazy. They were doing some karaoke for sure. And that's me too, like, on it, or that's not me, but like, me too, girl. Like, I'll be up there. And then this was like a little dance club after, so it's like, you know, you can always just choose where you want to go. If you want to go and then you want to leave, that's fine. So this was the last night, so we were like, let's go all out, baby. And this was like a little 70s disco, so we're just walking up the stairs. It's just funny to see like some of the things I recorded. I'm like, okay, why did I record this for so long? But like, I needed the footage, I guess. I just was really trying to like record everything, take so many pictures and videos. But guys, we went to the top deck so we could kind of see what it would look like from above, and it was super cool to just see everybody dancing. A little flash warning there for the lights, but and then again, just walking through this cool thing. Everything was decorated so well. Like, every single thing on ship was like on par. Like, the theme was perfect. Everybody was having a good time. The pictures, like, there were so many picture-esque spots, and this was like a really cute hallway. Like, it was like kind of trippy, like a bunch of mirrors and a bunch of lights, but like super cute for pics. And then we were like singing, and you just like meet these people that are super fun. And this was our last night, so the room also had these like room controls where you could put on like, you know, different settings or lights and everything. But unfortunately, we woke up in Miami on the last day, and we were like, all right, it's time to go. And you can see the other ships lining up. If you ever go to a port, you'll see some cruise ships, which is just so cool because like they're massive. But we saw some Carnival ships, and then we were the only Virgin Voyages ship. So we had to unfortunately pack everything up, and I swear to God, the trip, a blink of an eye and it was over. Like, I know 5 days is a lot, but technically it's like you check in half day, you have 3 days, then you have to check out. So I would say, you know, it's a full 5 days. But I don't know if you've ever been on a cruise. Look at this food that we went all out for breakfast. We were like, it's our last meal. We're getting these rainbow churros. I don't care. And then we obviously got off the ship, but cruises and all vacations for that matter feel like 1 second. So I was really trying to be present. I had an amazing birthday. I had an amazing time, and I appreciate you for watching this whole thing. But we just went up to say bye to the deck because, guys, this Virgin Voyages was not cheap. It was better than Royal Caribbean, I will say, because of the no kids, because everything was included, because the tips and everything was literally included. The food was better, no buffets. I will also say at the end that I did not experience any homophobia. I saw so many people in the LGBTQ community on this trip. I will say the opposite for Royal Caribbean. Definitely felt some, you know, some eyes on us, and that's what I wanted to include is like the kind of comparison. I would definitely recommend Virgin over Royal, but again, I feel like you can't go wrong. A cruise is fun regardless, and again, you choose your own adventure, and I had an amazing trip, and look at how gorgeous Miami is. I think on my next trip, I want to either do Virgin again or maybe a different cruise line, but I feel like I want to do like 7 days, because I swear 5 days you're like, oh, I just want like one more day, and yes, you are exhausted, but it's like, man, we did not want to go back. I didn't want to go back to work, back to life, back to reality. So like, yes, we left the ship, we said our goodbyes, and definitely let me know if you're considering going on a cruise or Virgin. But like, I would recommend it. It is worth every cent. It was super fun, and I definitely want to try to go back on another cruise. I would say a cruise every other year, because cruises can be a lot, you know, it's very overstimulating, a lot of people. But again, you don't have to drive, you don't have to plan everything. Everything's planned out. So I thank you so much for watching, and I just love you so much, and I'm just so happy you were here for my birthday. And I'm gonna stop talking because it's literally almost at an hour, but I love you, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog.